So I guess hardware sometimes really does make the gamer. Because without any bottlenecks on the side of my PC or monitor, with the added benefit of G-Sync, a gaming mouse, and gaming keyboard, I can confidently say that I don't absolutely suck butt when it comes to PC gaming. We would like to think that our equipment doesn't affect us, but it does, in some ways more than others. I've always been someone that when I play with a new piece of equipment, whether it's a new controller, a new headset, a new screen, I always play better. I'm excited to see my game with better visuals. I'm excited to control my character better with my Xbox Elite controller. I'm excited to see what 144 frames actually looks like in game. The excitement definitely translates into me doing better because it puts me in a better mood. I honestly can't lie. Call me materialistic, but you really can't play video games without materials. And I used to play on boob tubes. I used to play on crappy old 3 GB of RAM laptops. I used to fucking slum it really hard with many things. I still have some pieces of my setup that need duct tape to hold them together. I wouldn't have half of the stuff I have without you guys or my family. So trust me when I say, I know where my thank yous are due. And thank you guys. I don't really have any nice high-res pictures, maybe I can do that in a different video, but I do have this video I shot on my phone, and it's not a very expensive phone, so the quality isn't great, and my hands were kind of shaky because I was kind of leaning over. I filmed this for a different thing, and so, okay, here, now you get the idea of the computer. A lot of you probably see the word cyberpower, and you might be cringing, and you have every right to do so. But we'll talk about that in a moment. Let's talk about me playing today while streaming to Twitch, link in the description by the way. While I was streaming, I decided to play some games. I played some Battlefield 4, which I picked up on the Origin sale. I tried to play some Crysis, but I think I had a setting wrong because it didn't run exactly right. I also played some Black Ops 2, and I played some Squad. And even while streaming to Twitch, I, well, had double the frame rates I normally get. Now, everything I read today told me that G-Sync and V-Sync should be both on at the same time to get the desired effect of G-Sync, and that's kind of the whole point of using it. You can use it either way. You can argue about that in the comments. That's just everything I read today in various forums from like Tom's Hardware, Linus Tech Tips forums, and all that. So I was stuck at only getting 144 frames, the humanity, right? But in all honesty, I have really never gotten to play games at a consistent frame rate like that. And the only game that's really given me any trouble is probably Squad, because Squad isn't super well optimized. So sometimes my nice 120 plus frames would turn into 70 plus frames. But because of G-Sync, frame drops and little divots didn't really feel that bad. I didn't get that weird janky clunk feeling I've been dealing with for a while. So if you're in the market for a computer, or you just want to know, does G-Sync and all that really work? The answer is yes. I recommend a high refresh rate monitor with adaptive sync or G-Sync. Look up the compatibilities with your graphics cards. Don't ask me in the comment section because I won't spend time answering. But really, the smooth, responsive feeling is just currently unmatched for me. I've played a lot of 4K HDR games on my Xbox One X, whether they're upscaled or dynamic or native, doesn't matter. I've played a lot of nice, high-resolution games, let's just say that, higher above 1080p, 1440p games on my Xbox One X in HDR, and those games are eye candy. But of course, HDR in 4K doesn't really give you a tactical advantage or a gameplay advantage, whereas the higher frame rates make an incredible difference. That smooth, responsive, no stutter, no jank, that smooth as butter, 144 Hz just feels amazing. I've said that before on this channel about my monitor, but the thing is now I have it coupled with a computer that can regularly hit those frame rates even in running like ultra high settings on games like Battlefield 4. But after playing all these games and streaming them and enjoying them in ways I've never been able to enjoy a game before, despite all of that, games aren't any more fun on console or PC. I am enjoying things that I once considered to be unnecessary niceties way more than I thought I would, but at the same time, games are really made fun by of course, their mechanics and the friends you play with them, and also just where you're comfortable. If you think all this is garbage and you like playing on a big 70-inch TV, or even just a small 40-inch, 30-inch, maybe even just a 24-inch little monitor, you play with a standard controller with a stereo headset, and that's what you enjoy and you think all this is stupid? That's what matters. You, in your home, in your living room, at your college, at your library, wherever, enjoying something in any way that you can. We don't all have the same opportunities, we don't all have the same abilities, and sometimes it takes a long time to get to those types of things that we deem to be important or extravagant. But either way, it comes down to you. Red Dead Redemption 2 is an amazing game in 30 frames or 100 frames, and so is Call of Duty. I mean, Call of Duty feels fine at 60 FPS, and I can now confidently say that after playing Call of Duty today at 144 frames per second with G-Sync on. It's an incredibly smooth experience. Now when it comes to that nasty CyberPower logo, if you're scared of buying a CyberPower pre-built PC, or anything, iBuyPower, anything kind of equivalent, good. You should be. The thing is for every piece of bad news you hear about a CyberPower computer or a pre-built someone got from Best Buy, there's lots of other stories that just aren't told. And those stories are, I got what I paid for, I got what was advertised, and everything's fine. Most pre-builts you buy, you'll just plug them in, you'll turn them on, you'll change the software to your likings, and it's just gonna run, and it's just gonna work. That's how most computers are. Like, I know the average consumer's dumb and all that, you know, you can say that all you'd like. But do you really think Alienware, CyberPower, iBuyPower, HP, pre-builts, Main Gear, Origin, do you really think those places would be in business if buying a pre-built just meant you were buying garbage? No. That being said, you should be scared of buying them. You should be putting in as much research as you can and understand that you are taking a gamble on someone else's skills. You could ask for a pre-built system that somebody was lazy with, poorly managed it in some way, didn't apply enough thermal paste, didn't screw something in all the way, didn't plug something in right, give you the wrong part because he didn't read the list properly. I know there are people that have bought pre-builds that just have dead motherboards in them. It's like, how did this die? Well, maybe in shipping. That's another thing. They could build the PC 100% perfectly, and then UPS just knocks it around one too many times, and you have a problem. Or maybe they build it fine, and UPS is fine, but then after they built it, they didn't package it right. So even though UPS was dealing with it correctly, there just wasn't enough, you know, packaging in it to withstand some blows, and then a hard drive stops working in it. That kind of stuff is very, very possible. But wherever you can find the best deal, and whatever you can do to give yourself peace of mind, watching reviews, reading reviews, calling up the manufacturer and asking for them to give you peace of mind. I called CyberPower while my computer was shipping, and I just was talking to them about what they did with it and how they made it and all of those things. I did a lot of things to make sure my $1,400 that went into this machine wasn't just going to go down the shitter. And with all that said, everything on my computer is running at the proper speed and temperature, and I can see this machine being useful for years to come. There are no signs of this machine running out of steam anytime soon. There's nothing janky or glitchy with it. The OS isn't throwing up tons of errors all the time. In fact, the only problem I've had with this computer isn't even with this computer, it's with fucking Origin. Origin sucks ass. But seriously, this gaming experience is so different than anything I've been able to have, and I'm happy to say that PC gaming is going to be more prevalent on this channel. And that's kind of the summary of this video. My computer works, my games run fine, and I actually feel like I'm starting to do well at these games. Is it rough? Is it a learning curve? Oh hell yeah. Is this gameplay perfect? Hell no. Do I have bad habits? Yes. Could I have gotten a shitty system when I ordered from Best Buy? Hell yeah, brother. That, and all of those things are all true. But now I'm on the other side of those decisions. I made it out alive and lucky, and I'm in front of a learning curve. It's a curve I'm excited to take. I'm excited to stream and record. I mean, this computer's strong enough, I can record my live streams now. So when I'm getting gameplay, like, oh, I want to get some matches of Battlefield 4 recorded, I'm gonna throw on fucking NVIDIA's Shadowplay and just let it record my matches while I'm talking to you guys in live stream, and then I'll say see ya, and then turn that gameplay into a video. It's so fucking cool. My productivity should double from this machine. God willing, and the chain don't break. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you, and because I'm in such a good mood today, I'm not even gonna make this video get to 10 minutes. No, because when YouTubers let their videos get to 10 minutes long, it is so painfully obvious that they just want to run more ads. It's obvious to everyone that they just want more ads. They stretch out their sentences. They put annoyingly long pauses so that when you watch the video, And okay, see ya.